Right, so not feeling too great today. I've been ill for approximately 2 weeks, and I'm getting a bit bored of it. But them's the breaks. You just get sick sometimes, and you just have to deal with it. But yeah, my little lad, my little boy, went to nursery for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and sure enough, he brought home with him a lovely disease. So me and the missus and him have all been ill for approximately 2 weeks, and yeah, there's not much I can do really. I have to just relax, chill, not do any exercise really. I've been going for like a couple of walks here and there, but essentially I've not done much. And when you're ill, everything is just tiring. Like even going out for walks, like I was having a call with a mate when I was going for a walk the other day, and it was so tiring just to talk and walk at the same time. Like everything just is more exhausting when you're ill. And that's just the way it goes. So I've been trying to not let it get me down, but it's difficult. I need a haircut as well. Like my hair is getting ridiculous. Um, but again, like I don't want to go get a haircut when I'm feeling ill because, well, it's just not fun, and I don't want to be walking in like, not feeling great. And if I cough, I've got like a tiny cough, nothing serious, but people might be like, "Oh my god, he's got COVID." But yeah, it's just really awkward. Like I definitely don't have COVID because I've got none of the symptoms. Like I haven't got a fever, haven't got a persistent cough, haven't like lost my sense of smell or any of that business. So you know what you can do. But yeah, the sort of muscle gains are sort of still all right. Like literally, I haven't touched a weight for um, you know 2 weeks, and I'm still looking all right. So it's just beardy as well. Like, I need a shave. Yeah, but them's the breaks. What are you gonna do? But the exciting thing is, it's Friday, and this weekend is the Olympia. So I'm excited about that. I've been following a number of the guys who are competing this year, and it's looking like a really good lineup in a lot of the categories. So obviously there's men's physique, which I used to be very excited about. I've got less excited about it now because I feel like the division has gone in a bad direction where, like the other directions, has just gone size over all other considerations. And you got classic physique, which I'm a big fan of because they brought in that category to kind of fill that need for that classic look, the sort of 1780s classic bodybuilding look, which a lot of people love. And then you got open bodybuilding, which is obviously the big, humongous guys that don't really look that great a lot of the time, because their proportions are a bit messed up and like their waist a lot of the time isn't great. You see a lot of people on Instagram and, the guys that compete in the open, and they're talking about, I'm bringing my best package and all this kind of stuff. And they look like hot shit. Like they look like the bottom of a foot. And you just think, what are you bringing? Like, what are you actually bringing? Whereas you got guys in classic physique, like Chris Bumstead and, Rough Diesel and a lot of the other sort of more classic looking guys. And their shapes are like insane. It's like literally get that V taper where their waist is very small and their shoulders are just all the way out. I feel like Chris is gonna take the win this year. He's looking incredibly good. The other top guy, that Breon Ansley, he's looking good as well, but I don't think he can take Chris. I think Chris has definitely got it in the bag. I've been following Wesley Vizzers as well, and I hope he gets top 6. But he might just miss out because the problem is at that level there's so many good guys and there's so much good posing going on. It's difficult for people to get in the top 6. Like it is incredibly competitive. So we will see. But I could definitely compete at the Olympia. Never, because I do not have the ability to do that. It's literally the amount of training you have to do, the serious training you have to do, like seeing Chris Bumstead do his stuff this year, especially because he hasn't had any problems like he did last year. Like he was saying, this time last year he was in a very bad place physically because he's got this sort of this physical condition that makes it very difficult for him to get in the sort of shape he needs to have on the Olympia stage. But this year he hasn't had any of those problems. So hopefully he'll bring his best package ever, and that's all you can hope for, really. But yeah, to get on that stage, you have to have so many good characteristics. You have to obviously have all those muscle bellies on point, not have any sort of injuries. Like, yeah, you just have to be like super lucky in a way to sort of be injury free a lot of the time and just be able to train at that level for a good amount of time. But yeah, I think the stress as well. Like, I've competed in the past and it is very stressful, even at sort of low level. So to compete at the very highest level, it must be super stressful. So there's no way I'll be able to deal with that. But you know, for a regular guy, I'm in pretty good shape. So that's all I'm hoping for. I mean, to be honest, my main priority at the moment is to like be pain free, because one of the main things I've got going on is like this shoulder. It is sort of always causing issues, essentially, because it's painful at the moment. It's sort of certain positions I get into, it's just really sets it off. I feel like I've got some sort of rotator cuff business going on in there, and it sort of gets you down sometimes. It makes you feel like if you're always in pain, it's very difficult on the old brain, because you get tired with it, and especially because I'm not feeling great at the moment. Like, all these things build up. Like, stress is cumulative, right? So if you're not feeling great on a base level, like if you're feeling under the weather at a base level, then like a little shoulder impingement situation, the normal stresses of life, you know, add on to that, and it's just like it gets a bit much sometimes. But these are the things we have to deal with, and you just gotta talk about it with people, tell them how you're feeling, and just be like, just not feeling great at the moment. Like, I got like my right shoulder's starting to play up as well, so I'm gonna have double shoulder action where both of them are just feeling a bit rubbish. And I probably need to go see someone about it. I'll probably need to go see a physiotherapist or something like that to get it all sorted out. But it's annoying. It's very annoying. And like, I was just starting to get some good chest action going on. You know, feeling like my chest was getting a bit better developed, because that's always been a problem area for yours truly. And I was starting to get my legs looking in a better position as well, because like chest and legs has always been the areas where I've been lacking. The sort of biceps have always been quite easy for me to progress, and like triceps and shoulders have been quite good, apart from these like annoying niggly things that have been going on. But yeah, like chest and legs, like my back is you know, historically pretty decent. So what can you do about it? What can you do about it? Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited about the Olympia. I want to see on Instagram who's gonna be posting some lovely pictures. I was thinking about getting the pay-per-view, but the problem is a lot of the time you get the pay-per-view and it's not great quality, so you sort of watch